the previous game overall, but I'm sure you guys will take a 21-point win. To be able to win in a game where, like I said, it wasn't the prettiest, but what does that do for you guys?
A win's a win. We come to in this game willing to dominate and just win at the end of the day. Do what you got to do to win, bring them dub home back to Boise.
What did Coach Danielson tell you about Nevada and this rivalry? What did you hear about this place before coming?
He told us, don't fall into the trap. You can't sleep on teams just because of their schedule or just because of their record. You got to take every opponent game by game, week by week, and, play your best football all the time.
So, just with that being said, it's a 7-point game at half-time. You guys are struggles on the road already this season. I guess, what do you think it is with this team and going on the road? Is it anything? Is it just a tough atmosphere?
This team on the road, we just got to come together. When things get hard, things get tight, just come together. At the end of the day, we're going to lean on each other to the left, to the right, and just go out there and play football. Like we said, we haven't played our best football on the road, but at the end of the day, we're winning, so that's all that matters.
What did you see offensively tonight? I mean, especially down there in the 5, it was a struggle to try to get that thing across the goal line.
I take full responsibility in that because at the end of the day, that's one-on-one football. At the end of the day, that's downhill football. So I take responsibility of that and, just looking to get better because at the end of the day, I love growing, I love getting better. So whatever I can do to improve so that 5-yard run could be a touchdown on the first goal, then that's what it is.
It's a 3-3 game late until the first half. Then you guys go on that 94-yard drive to really put it in and get the first touchdown of the game. Just how much did that do for you guys to really start getting the yardage there and get the ball over the end zone?
Just opposing our will. Coach came to us, said play by play, one play at a time, and that's what we did. We just oppose our will and just go down there and score. Got to make something happen. Our defense played phenomenal tonight. Our defense is great, and offense got a response. So coach said one play by play, and went out there and did just that.
So kind of along that lines, I mean, there's been times this season where you've gotten more carries or Dylan's gotten more carries or whatever, but in the first half, as you guys were trying to get the ground game going and maybe impose your will, they turned to you. So I don't know how much pride did you kind of take in those opportunities and to try to get it going?
No pride. At the end of the day, when you're on that field, you got to do what you got to do for this team. I don't care about the individual stats. I don't care about the touchdowns myself. I care about helping this team win. So if coach say start the drive to go score, that's what it is. Dylan, go start the drive, go score, that's what it is. At the end of the day, we care about winning. It doesn't matter who's in the game, like I've been telling you. At the end of the day, whoever's in the game, coach trusts us to go in there and execute.
So I know it was kind of a frustrating start for offense. When Maddox calls the offense over, the team over, and just kind of rallied the troop, and what do you see out of that? And what was the turning point, you think, tonight for offense?
That's our leader. We all gonna always follow behind Mad Dog, right or wrong. That's our leader regardless. So when he brings us together, that's everybody gotta check themselves. Look in the mirror first, check yourself, and then, hold each other accountable. Effort, question this should never be questionable. And at the end of the day, when Mad Dog brings us together, we gotta go out there and punish. We gotta go out there and finish.
It is, I know you kind of touched on it, but it's tough to win, man. It's tough to win on the road. You guys are undefeated in conference play now. You're bowl eligible, and I know you got big goals. But just to come down here on a Friday night, not a huge crowd, and just to get this win, I mean, what's it say about you guys?
Just say that, we're the best team in the conference. And I say that confidently, and I'll say it again. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who we play against, we're going to play our best football. We're going to come together, and we're going to be just that.
How'd you like the execution on that tush push?
Yeah, that's Mad Dog. Grizzle, got a good push. Mad Dog got the ball security in there. And the O-line got great movement. So that's all praises to the O-line, Mad Dog, and Joy Grizzle.
What do you think about the defense tonight, Sire?
Our defense?
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Them boys is balling. Did you see them? You got Marion, he got him a pick. That started early. Then Irby had 2. Then the defensive front. I'm just so grateful that I got a defense that can go out there, execute, and put the ball back in the offense hands. Because Coach Chance, he's a phenomenal coach. Just nothing gets better than Coach Chance and what he do for that defense out there.
How much do you love it when, again, it's a 3-3 game or it's a tight game and, you go and see Jeremiah get a pick or Marion get a pick and you're about to get back out there. Just, I guess how much excitement does that give you to see the defense propping you guys up as well?
That's what football's all about. It's not just offense, it's not just defense, it's not just special teams. It's all 3 phases of the game, man. I love it when the defense come out there, get a stop, and then come hype the offense up. Because now offense, we got to respond. It's a little competition, Defense go out there, stop, offense respond. And if, God forbid we don't respond, at least defense got to get out. At least defense get out there and, handle business for us.
Just last one from me real quick as well. when you're breaking down an offense and you're struggling to get the run game going, can you tell when the defense is starting to break down a little bit and you can start finding more holes?
Their defense?
Yeah.
Of course, the O-line start getting great movement. The O-line start, like they start getting hungry. They start like, let's run it. Like, so like I know that, okay, when the O-line's getting fired up, I know, okay, we got action.
Mhm.
Right.